I'd say is that I remember the most were the summer times. I remember visiting family, you know, when my dad took his vacation, we used to go see Auntie Linda and her family, which was kind of neat because she had a park right across the street from her. And we never got in trouble because we had to go play in the park. We would go down to Cabernet and visit my grandma, my grandpa Ortiz, and it really didn't matter where we were. My dad really was always happy at that point in time. My dad loved to talk to family, but his biggest thing was fishing. And boy, did he love to fish. But there was one problem. My Uncle Paul, my dad, they hated going fishing with my sister Ruth. She always outfished them. She caught more fish. She actually made the guys down in La Vida feel really, really bad because she would catch record trout and they would have to take pictures of her and the trout. So that was really kind of neat. When she told me that, she had a big smile on her face. The thing that I love the most, really, is how much my dad loved people. My dad used to wait for summertime. Guys like Uncle Andy used to come into town. My dad would call me on the phone, or if I was there, he would say, "Hey, guess what? Uncle Andy's coming to town." And then he said it with a big smile on his face. You know, we had our family reunions in the summertime, and he loved it when everybody showed up. Roger used to come. My Nino Joe used to come, and it was a lot of fun. I'd like to, I'm not going to be as long-winded as my sister is, but I might get to this next part. I'd like to thank a lot of people, because it took a lot of people to put this together. My Auntie Linda made a lot of phone calls, and I think that she deserves a lot for that, because, when you have to repeat something over and over again about somebody you love that much, it's got to be pretty hard. Bernadette, where are you at, Bernie? That lady right there, I call her my apple pie. She's the one that put this together, her and her sisters, and I think it's an awesome job. I'm going to tell you guys something real quick. I know that this is God's time. My sister Gloria could have picked up some tamales yesterday, but she asked me to pick them up because she forgot. I went down this morning. I got up at 7:30, got dressed, went down to get the tamales. Kim walked in. Where are you at, Kim? She walks in. She pulled up. She said she pulled up. She looked in the window. She goes, "Hey, that's my Uncle Robert." So it's like, okay, what are the chances that Gloria forgets the tamales? I show up for the tamales, and then Kim pulls up. And I think that's pretty good. And you guys got some good tamales coming. So I was like, I have no doubt with the chili that was made and whatever else, it's going to be good. My dad loved his children. And for all the hard work, he would tell you guys, I loved it. He not only spread the love between his brothers and sisters, but he loved his children. And when I used to go visit my dad down in Trinidad, we were always talking about the grandkids. He would ask how this one's doing or how that one's doing. And we would sit and talk, and he would tell me he was proud of all you guys. All his nieces, his nephews, his brothers, his sisters, his kids, and his grandkids. He loved you all. My dad had a lot of friends, and I'm sure that had it been under different circumstances, whether it had been in Alamos or if it had been in Trinidad, yeah, we would have packed this place out for him. But my sister told you my dad was a guitar player, and he did sing a lot of songs. My dad was a cowboy at heart. And my dad, we used to sit when I was a kid, we used to sit and watch old cowboy movies. And one of his favorite cowboys was Gene Autry. I want you guys to hear a song that was played by Gene Autry that my dad used to sing all the time, and you guys might remember it, but it was called Gold Mine in the Sky.
Say, folks, did you ever stop to think what an important part our dreams play in most of the things we achieve or acquire? Well, it's true, whether you believe it or not. For instance, take the cowboy in this next song. His earthly possessions aren't much, he admits it. But somewhere up yonder, there's a gold mine in the sky, bigger than the whole state of Texas. And it's all his, just for the gravy. There's a gold mine in the sky, far away. We will find you and I some sweet day. There'll be clover just for you down the line, where the skies are always blue out of mine. Take your time, you. I know you're growing lame, but you pasture in the stars when we strike that flame. And we'll sit up there and watch the world roll by. When we find that long lost gold mine in the sky, far away, far away, far away, far away, we will find that long lost gold mine some sweet day. And we'll say how to friends who said goodbye. When we find that long lost gold mine in the sky, far away, far away, far away, in the
I hope your dad sang better than that.
Yeah, he always said I couldn't carry a tune, so I don't care. I just told him, when he wrote those words for me, I told him that I would sing it, so I sang it. Now, I'm going to close with this, and then I'm going to let somebody have the mic that really knows a lot more than I do. But this is out of Psalm 139. It says, "O Lord, you have searched me and you know me. You know when I sit and when I rise. So you perceive my thoughts from afar. You discern my going out and my lying down. You are familiar with all my ways. Before a word is on my tongue, you know it completely, O Lord. You hem me in, behind and before. You have laid your hands upon me. Such knowledge is too wonderful me, too lofty for me to attain. Where can I go from your spirit, Lord? Where can I flee from your presence? If I go to the heavens, you are there. If I make my bed in the depths, you are there. If I rise on the wings of the dawn, if I settle on the far side of the sea, even there your hand will guide me. Your right hand will hold me fast. If I say, surely the darkness will hide me, then the light becomes night around me. Even the darkness will not be dark to you. The night will shine like the day, for darkness is as light to you. For you created my innermost being. You knitted me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was made in the secret place. When I was woven together in the depths of the earth, your eyes saw my uniform body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book, before one of them came to be. How precious to me, O Lord, are your thoughts. How vast is the sum of them? Were I to count them, they would outnumber the grains of sand. When I awake, I am still with you. If only you would slay the wicked, O God. Away from me, you bloodthirsty men. They speak of you with evil intent. Your adversaries misuse your name. I do not hate those who hate you, O Lord, and abhor those who rise up against you. I have nothing but hate. I have nothing but hatred for them. I count them as my enemies. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. See if there is any offensive way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting.